Jey Uso calls out the Young Bucks.
Yay.
Plus, Ric Flair says WWE are upset with his AEW signing, and an absent AEW star has been spotted backstage ahead of their return. It's all in the Cultaholic wrestling news right now. Yeet indeed, kids.
I just want to say that yeet in the headlines there sounded more like Scooby-Doo than it did Jey Uso. But that's my fault.
Well, it'll be Matt and Nick Jackson saying zoiks, because Jey Uso was chatting to the Ringer, and he kind of hinted at a reuniting with Jimmy at some point. I feel like that needs to happen, but we still have much more track to tread in their lovely feud. But when they do get back together, they want to turn their attention to pushing their way through a few forbidden doors. What was Jey saying to the Ringer?
Oh, whilst Jey admits that Usos missed the boat for a Hardy Boys dream match, they described FTR as top tier and made a passionate play to face the Young Bucks. He said, "If you all want these dream matches, you're all gonna have to bring your ass to WWE. Young Bucks, bring it, dog. Run it. We the ones for a reason, and I mean that. I stand on that, bro. We the best tag team in the world, and if you want to get detailed with it, I'm talking on the microphone. The way we dress, the way the gear looks, the way we carry ourselves, the swag, the ink, everything, the hair, the grills, the earrings, the chain. All that's real, Us. All that is real."
So Matt and Nick Jackson told, bring your asses to WWE and we'll do Usos versus Young Bucks.
Don't tease me with a good time.
Do not threaten us with a good time. However, the Young Bucks did not respond. They're on a bit of a social sabbatical right now in the wake of losing to the Golden Jets. But another team piped up, and that was the Guns. Austin Gunn, on behalf of him and his brother Colton, responded to Jey Uso's quote on Twitter, simply saying, "Let's run it then." Later on, Austin followed that up with a tweet that simply said,
Yay.
I'm liking this little fieriness by the Guns.
Me too. I really enjoy the fact that, you know, as much as sort of when you go on the internet, there's a lot of people that are like pro this company, pro that company, when it seems like in both companies, everybody wants the best for everybody else. The wrestlers, and, you know, it's so nice that the Usos, you know, they mention FTR and everything, and the Young Bucks too. Like, you know, very much notifying that they are some of the best tag teams out there at the moment. Absolutely.
We talk a lot about singles dream matches. We don't give enough time to tag team dream matches. So there you go. There's a challenge in the comments down there. Whack a tag team dream match. Kick open all the forbidden doors and see where it lands you. Now, the Bucks also in the news of the trademark variety.
PW Insider reveals that this week the Young Bucks' company, Killing the Business Inc., have applied for the trademarks KTB Wrestling and Super Dick Party for entertainment and merchandise purposes.
Now, KTB Wrestling and Super Dick Party, I want to go on a little fanciful dance of this one. I want you to join me on Fantasy Island for this one. They're obviously taking some time away.
Yep.
I reckon they're going to pretend to launch their own wrestling promotion and go, we're going to do it our way. They're going to call it KTB Wrestling.
Oh, do you know what? That might be where it goes for sure, with sort of like them and Kenny Omega sort of breaking away from each other, you know, these individuals who helped create this wrestling promotion. And if Kenny's not on their side anymore, then they'll go off and they'll go and do their own thing instead.
Alternatively, because one of the things that it's listed for is entertainment, merchandise, and training purposes. So whether or not the Bucks are going to open a training school.
Oh.
There's that as well. Super Dick Party. I think that's just a new finisher where they just kick people in the nads.
It is, isn't it?
So it's going to be,
That's what it is. A double low blow to Jericho and Omega down the line.
That's what it's going to be,
it is. I like that, though.
I like that too. Do you know what else I like?
What do you like?
50% off savings at cultaholicshop.com. The Black Friday sale rolls on. It's Thanksgiving. By this point in the day, America, you're not at work. You're watching probably the big footy game. Go Giants and Packers. I don't care. You're watching that, waiting for your turkey to deep fat fry. I see you. Yeah, you're still pondering why John Candy's Planes, Trains and Automobiles isn't on your TV. Thanksgiving tradition, you cowards. And you're like, oh, but Christmas is coming soon.
Mm-hmm.
I have to wait till tomorrow to do Black Friday sale shopping.
No.
Mm-hmm.
No.
No, sir. No waiting. No debating. Cultaholicshop.com. 50% off everything. You don't even need a code. Everything you buy, you whack it in your basket. We take half off. Not literally. That'd be a crop top, and it's too cold for that. T-shirts, hoodies, caps, badges, pins, mugs, blart socks. Full blart, half price. Cultaholicshop.com. Black Friday sale is now on. Ric Flair is off apparently with WWE, or rather, WWE is off with Ric Flair. So he was chatting to Club Shay. Club Shay, and Rick talked about his current relationship with WWE after he joined AEW. And Ric Flair said, I think some people are upset with me. Now I went to work at AEW. I don't know why. If you're acknowledging and you think I've contributed to the business, and I know I have because I hear it every day, you would think they would let me do whatever I want to do. As long as it doesn't affect them. I'm not going to get on TV and say AEW is better. I'm not going to do something stupid. I'm just working, and that's all I know how to do. They're mad. Well, not mad, but they did something. I'll tell you off camera.
Oh, what could that be? I thought when we sort of, we did the news video about Ric Flair signing with AEW, I thought the news was like the party, WWE party was absolutely fine with it, happy for him to go and do something else. So, strange one.
The first thing I did was go and check the last episode of WTV and see whether the Woo is still in there. Or whether there's still a Woo present. I think there is.
Yeah, I think there is as well.
Yeah.
Oh, what could it have been? I don't know.
Because they take the Woo out sometimes if they're feeling a bit spicy.
A bit
WWE.
spicy today.
Don't take me Woo out. But he hasn't told us what that thing was. He told Shay off camera, and we may never know. On camera, the lad is back.
The lad
AEW.
indeed is back, and he's been cursing left, right, and centre. Not swearing, but, doing the quite literal curses. Danhausen is back on AEW television. He appeared last night as the corner man for the team of Orange Cassidy, Hook, and Shibata in their trios contest against Matt Menard, Angelo Parker, and Jake Hager. And obviously, this marks Danhausen's first official AEW appearance since March, when he suffered a torn right pectoral. He brought out Jake Hager's purple hat, and my goodness, Jake Hager looked like he'd seen a ghost.
Oh, it's wonderful. Now, there's been a bit of confusion about Danhausen's return. There was a video that did the rounds of RJ City about to talk about the return of Danhausen, to which Danhausen walked in front of the camera and went, next week, and walked off again. So we thought we'd see him the following week, and then we didn't, and then we saw him last week. So there's been a little bit of confusion about that. And there's also been a little bit of controversy around it as well, because you may have seen some wrongful embroiling of Danhausen. This AI-generated article popped up somewhere of Danhausen apparently bootlegging merch. And I think a few people took it seriously. If it's on the internet, it must be true. It's been debunked completely, and but it did sort of cause a bit of kerfuffle.
Yeah.
Regardless, Danhausen's back on telly. What do we want to see Danhausen do?
More wrestling is what we want to see Danhausen do. Come on, Tony Khan. The man is good in the ring. We need him more in the ring. Give him time to shine.
We want to see more wrestling for somebody who hasn't wrestled in nearly over a year now. Mark Quinn of Private Party has been out of action, sustaining a shoulder injury last November. Fightful Select has an update on Mark Quinn.
Yes, they say we're told Mark Quinn was backstage at a recent AEW show, and AEW is hopeful that he could return sooner than later. It's worth noting that even if cleared, we aren't sure if any creative plans are in order. There have been situations like Thunder Rosa where talent have been ready and were just awaiting creative.
The fact that he's backstage suggests that he's all but ready to go.
I'm so happy for him as well, because it's been over a year, and I would love to see Private Party back on the TV again as a tag team together. Give it to me.
Maybe running it with the Usos.
Oh, who knows?
Let us know below your predictions for your dream matches, your tag team dream matches. Let's do that. Here's a dream match. Andrew and Adam Pacitti doing predictions for Survivor Series this weekend.
Great. That will be on the channel later this evening, so look out for that.
And then your live reactions on Saturday night.
Yep, looking forward to that as well. Should be. Do you know what? I'm really excited for Survivor Series. We talk about it a little bit in the predictions video, but where once it didn't feel like a big fall pay-per-view, I think it's starting to turn itself around. It's feeling like a big deal again. And I'm very, very excited for it. So catch that. You can catch the WTF moments and the what happened out not long after the show as well. So stay tuned. There's lots of goodness coming your way this week.
And for the latest wrestling news throughout the day, check out cultaholic.com. Keys.
I love you. Bye.